All right, so today we're going to be talking about the Battle of Salamis. Now, the Battle of Salamis is going to be kind of concurrent with the Battle of Thermopylae. It was a two-stage plan. We have the Spartans fighting on the land and delaying for an Athenian withdrawal. They were going to evacuate the city of Athens, and the Battle of Thermopylae was to make it so that was possible. Salamis is going to be the coup de grace that is going to cripple the Persian fleet. So the Persians, they're going to march south to Athens. They're going to burn it to the ground, but they were furious because they wanted to catch those Athenians. Remember, it was the Athenians who helped the Ionian Greeks, the Greeks of Asia Minor, first rebel against the Persians. So they had moved to the island of Salamis, and here they did it to lay a trap because this Salamis was near the straits. So we go and we see that Persians are going to be having their fleet go. And to get through that narrow strait, they're going to have to line their ships up, where, of course, the Greeks are in waiting. Remember, instead of going and taking all of that silver from the mines they discovered, the Themistocles convinced them to build a fleet. Now, this is going to be done with some deception. Themistocles goes and has a traitor going to Xerxes saying, the Greeks are going to escape. You need to go and get them now. Rush. The Persians, already being accustomed to Greek traitors, listen to this blindly. They send their fleet through the straits, which makes them ripe for the picking for the Greek ships. Because one of the things, the Persians, they had a huge navy, and they had very large trireme ships. They were big, unwieldy. So when they're all lined up, and I'm going to show you a picture shortly, it's going to be very difficult for them to get out of position. You should remember that the Greeks fought their naval batteries, essentially going and having their ships be guided missiles. They would row their ships into the sides of the other. They had big bronze rams on them. So we have the Persians going through this line, and then the Greeks going, hitting them broadside. So despite the fact that the Greeks are severely outnumbered, they're going to catch the Persians off guard. They're going to be more maneuverable, and they're going to wind up decimating the Persian fleet. We have about 300 of their ships getting sunk. From what historians say, the battle was chaotic. They do this, actually starting in the evening, which was unique as well. Typically, you wanted to have your fighting during the day so you can see, but as the sun was setting, this was going, which led to the chaos, which further gave advantage to the Greeks. They have a small number, but a mighty number, and they're able to go and defeat the Persians here. This is a great example showing. So we have the Persian fleet going, and we see it is huge. It's amassed. And as they get through, that's when the Greeks come in, and they're able to go and smash the Persian fleet. We now get to our final battle of our Persian wars, and this is in 479, so a few years after Salamis and Thermopylae. And this battle is called Platea. And this is going to be completely different from every other battle the Greeks fought with the Persians. They actually are going to have comparable numbers. We're going to have a Spartan-led army, although they will be from various Greek city-states, and they're going to have 80,000 Greek hoplites. So the heavy infantry we discussed at Thermopylae. They're going to be fighting against the lighter armored Persian light infantry, and it's going to wind up going and being a total rout, meaning the Greeks are going to crush the Persian army here. This is going to go and be a humongous victory for the Greeks. They're going to be filled with confidence, pride, and we're starting to see a Greek unity, a Greek patriotism, that they're not just Athenians, they're not just Spartans, they're not Thespians, Corinthians, but they are Greek. And this is going to be a big change because remember, they started as individual city-states, separate little independent countries, but now they're becoming one mighty Greece. And that, my scholars, is going to be the end of your notes for today. Thank you very much.